All right, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Amy Porterfield, and this is my brand new free webinar, 7 easy to implement strategies to get your business up and running on Facebook. I am delighted that you're here today, and I know that your time is valuable. You can't get it back, so I'm going to make sure that the next hour is full of extremely valuable strategies that you can take action on right away to start seeing results with your Facebook marketing. Now, I know it's hard, but I really want to encourage you to actually turn your phone off. Make sure that there are no distractions. Shut your door, shut down your email because it's very addictive. I know from personal experience, but you're here now. So if you give me an hour of your time, I will make sure that it is worth it to you. But if you have a lot of distractions, you'll miss out on these great strategies and you'll waste a bunch of your time. So I know it's difficult, but if you give me your undivided attention, I'll make sure that it's worth it. So let's go ahead and dive in. Now, right now, this very minute, you are in the right place if you can identify with any one of these 3 scenarios here. First, you know you need to be using Facebook to market your business online, but you don't know exactly how to do it. It can be very confusing. So if you can relate to that, you, my friend, are in the right place. Or maybe you're frustrated because Facebook takes too much time, effort, and energy. You're trying to run a business or start a business and get something off the ground, and Facebook is a big commitment when you don't know how to use it right. Plus, it changes all the time. So if you can relate to that, I'm so glad you've shown up today. Also, maybe you're looking to tap into the opportunities on Facebook to boost your leads and sales. You might have seen some other people use Facebook to actually generate revenue, which believe me, it can be done, but you're just not exactly sure how to make it work for you. Well, I am, again, so thrilled that you're here today because I'm going to show you how to make Facebook marketing work for your business. Now, here is exactly what we're going to cover. I'm going to show you how to use your timeline cover photo to attract loads of quality leads. One of my favorite ways to use Facebook is to actually get more email subscribers, leads, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Easy strategies that are working right now to help you quickly attract your first 1,000 fans. If you already have your first 1,000 fans, we're going to build up from there. I'm also going to show you how to move your Facebook fans directly to your website. There's actually a formula. Once you hit a certain number of fans, you're going to see more website traffic. I'll explain all of that inside this training today. Also, I'm going to give you proven tips to help you get out into the newsfeed of all of your fans. If you post on your Facebook page and you're thinking, I don't even think my fans are seeing my post, we're going to solve that challenge today. Also, I'm going to show you, now this one's really cool. I'm going to show you how to skyrocket the reach of your post to get more clicks, comments, and shares. I'm going to help you boost your engagement each time you post on Facebook. Also, you're going to discover the most powerful search feature inside of Facebook that will give you loads of intel on your perfect customer avatar. There's one thing you can do on Facebook to find out where your potential fans are spending time and what type of content are they responding to most. I'm going to show you how to do that search. And lastly, I'm going to give you a money-making Facebook strategy. It's a quick look at how you can tie together everything you learn here today into a proven strategy that really works. Now, I want you to stay with me to the very end of this webinar because I'm going to show you how you can get your hands on something really special. It's this extra bonus I created called 100 Facebook Marketing Power Plays, where I have searched and searched for 100 of the best Facebook posts that will spark your creativity, give you ideas of what to post, show you images and text and calls to action and all that cool stuff so that you'll never ever again think, what do I post on Facebook? So it's a really cool bonus. I'll tell you how to get your hands on it at the very end, but stay with me because it's definitely worth it. So here's the deal. If you're on this webinar, you obviously already know that Facebook is pretty powerful. But get this, There are 864 million people logging onto Facebook daily, every single day. In fact, most of these people are logging on multiple times a day, spending hours on Facebook. Crazy, right? There are 703 million mobile active users on Facebook. So people using their iPad and their iPhone to check into Facebook daily. 5 new profiles are created on Facebook every single second. 5 new profiles. Facebook is always generating new potential customers for you. With these kinds of stats, it's no wonder that brands are trying more than ever to get their products and services in front of such an enormous yet targeted audience. My goal for you today is to start getting momentum on Facebook so that you can start seeing the kind of results that you know are possible for your business. Facebook is pretty amazing when you know how to use it right. Now, before I dive in, I wanted to introduce myself if you've never been on one of my webinars before. I started my marketing career with Harley-Davidson motorcycles. I often joke that I am not a biker chick by any means. However, I was there during their 100th anniversary, and it's a pretty amazing experience to be involved in a business that truly knows how to tell the story to their audience so that their brand and their message is spread around the world. So I learned marketing from a pretty awesome company. From there, I had a little bit of a shell shock. I went on to work with peak performance coach Tony Robbins for 6.5 years as the director of content development. I got to travel the world with Tony. In this picture, it's kind of random. We're in Fiji at Tony's very last infomercial he filmed years ago, and Tom Selleck was there. I know, kind of weird, but it was an amazing experience. And I really, truly learned how to build a business and get your message out there in a way that impacts lives, because that's what Tony's all about. So I took everything that Tony taught me and I started my own online consulting business. My first big client was Mike Stelzner of Social Media Examiner, where he brought me on to help him build his Facebook page. We went from 0 to 30,000 fans in that first year, and I documented everything that worked. That's when I fell in love with Facebook marketing. Since then, I've co-authored the book Facebook Marketing All-in-One for Dummies. I pretty much sleep, breathe, and eat Facebook marketing. You can find my articles about online marketing and Facebook all over the web. I was named one of Forbes' top 50 social power influencers, and I often contribute to Entrepreneur, The Huffington Post, Mashable, Fast Company, and so many other articles as well. To say the least, I am truly obsessed with all things Facebook. I've seen it dramatically affect my own business, going from about 600 email subscribers that first year in my business to over 130,000 email subscribers today. And now I have a multi-million-dollar business. But it's not all about the money, right? So what I really want to help you with today is, of course, build your revenue, but also learn how to make an impact with your potential customers and your current customers so that they keep coming back for more and they see you as that go-to source. That's what I truly want for you. I have trained over 15,000 entrepreneurs, coaches, clients, authors, online marketers to learn how to take their business to the next level using Facebook marketing strategies. I take this very seriously, and today I'm going to show you 7 strategies that you can get started with right away to start seeing momentum on Facebook with your business. So let's go ahead and dive in. First, I'm going to help you get really clear on why Facebook fans matter to your business. So this is basically the foundation of the training, because once you understand what Facebook fans can do for your business, then you're going to start getting excited about all the other strategies I'm going to teach you. So why should you grow a fan base? Most people think they just need to get a lot of fans because it will make them look good. When I go to your Facebook page and see you have 20 fans, well, that's not too impressive. But if you had 2,000 fans, then I'd start to think, wow, this person's popular. They have people that genuinely care about their message. I'm going to like the page as well. That's called social proof, and that is very real. but it's not the most important reason why you should grow a fan base. Let me give you 3 very valuable reasons why it's important to grow a fan base on Facebook for your business. First, when you attract quality fans, you are more likely to move those fans into new subscribers, email subscribers. Building your email list should always be a priority on Facebook. It's the number one way how I've grown my email list, and it's the number one thing I teach my clients to do as well. It starts with your fans, and then you move on to growing this email list. I always say your email list is directly tied to the energy of your business. If you want to see consistent revenue, grow your email list. Again, it starts with your fans. When you start to run Facebook ads, you might not be ready for that now. You might be looking for free ways to get exposure on Facebook, and that's what this training is all about. But eventually, once you start seeing momentum on Facebook, you are going to want to run Facebook ads. Now, here's the cool thing. When you have a large Facebook fan base and you target your own fans with your ads, you are able to save so much money. When you actually target your fans versus non-fans with your Facebook ads, you will dramatically see a decrease in the cost per ad when you market to your own fan base. Pretty cool, right? So to sum it up, it's cheaper to target your own fan base with your paid Facebook ads. You're going to save a lot of money, but you first have to grow that fan base. And that's one of the major things we're going to talk about today. Also, studies have shown that you will see more traffic to your website when you have at least 1,000 Facebook fans on your page. So our goal today, if you're not there yet, is to get you to that first 1,000 fans. If you're already there, do a little happy dance. We're going to talk about taking things to an entirely new level. So whether you're a total beginner or you've been on Facebook for a little while, but you just haven't cracked the code to make it work for you, you, my friend, are in the perfect place to learn some new strategies today. Okay, so let's dive into those very value-packed, actionable strategies that you can get momentum on right away. The first thing I want you to do is wow your potential fans with your timeline cover photo. This is all about being professional, branding your Facebook page, and making a really great first impression on Facebook. So how do you wow your potential fans? Well, you create a well-designed timeline cover photo that instantly tells your potential fans who you are and what you're about. The ideal specs, the image dimensions for a timeline cover photo are 851 by 315 pixels. I want you to write that down so you don't forget. In addition to that, you can include contact information, pricing, calls to action, anything you want on your timeline cover. So take advantage of this. Now, before I go much further, I want you to actually type into the dashboard there and let me know, do you already have a well-designed timeline cover photo? Just type yes or no right there in the dashboard where you can post your questions. Do you already have a well-designed timeline cover photo that you think really represents your brand and makes you look fantastic as a first impression? Okay, so let's see here. I see a few yeses, a lot of no's. And that's okay. That's why you're here to learn today. And you'll be surprised how quickly you can get this up and running. So I see no, yes, I love this one. I think so, but I'm not sure. That's okay. I'm going to show you some examples in a moment. So there's a lot more no's than yeses. And if you already have a yes, that's awesome. I'm going to show you some examples where you might want to actually tweak yours. But if you already have one that's working for you, then you're well on your way. So let me give you some examples as to what you can do with your timeline cover photo. One of my favorite ways that I've seen a timeline cover used is for a book tour. So if you're an author, or if you have an event coming up, or if you have different small online or local events in your area, showing the dates and locations is a great way to use your timeline cover photo because it gets people interested in learning where you're going to be or what you're about. So this is a great example. Another great one is just to showcase what you're all about. My good friend Pat Flynn of Smart Passive Income does an excellent job of this. He's a podcaster. That's one of the main things he is known for. And so he uses this image in his cover photo. Great way to show people who you are and what you're about. And there's little subtleties here. He's got his computer there that's on his website. He's got his little boy in the background playing baseball. So as you can see, you can make it really personal yet professional at the same time with little subtle things in the pictures to actually paint the picture of who you are and what you're about. I love this one from my dear friend, David Siteman Garland. And what David does is he tells people instantly who he is and what he's about. He says, I'm David. I help people create and sell digital products and programs online. And then he has kind of a funny thing about how he calls these people mediapreneurs, something that he just made up. So he's got a little personality in it, fantastic images, and he tells people instantly who he is. Now this one's similar to the book tour. If you have an event coming up, use your timeline cover photo to tell people about it. So my friend Natalie Lucier, what she's done is she has an event called Off the Charts. It's coming up in Dallas, Texas. She's got the dates there. And if you're interested, you can also find information about this event on her Facebook page. So she makes sure that it's everywhere where it matters. Now, if you want to sell with your timeline cover photo, then go right ahead. Danielle Laporte does the Truth Bomb deck, where she actually is selling one of her latest programs directly from her timeline cover photo. Now, here's the deal. Likely, people that see this for the first time are not going to click buy now and buy right away. They might need a little time to learn more about it and find out if it's right for them. So you could click buy now, and I'll show you what happens when you do. However, this is a way to get your message out. Tell people, I have something that you can buy that you'd be interested in. So this is a great way of promoting, selling, and still telling people who you are and what you're about. A lot of people will see this and then go to Danielle's website to learn more about it, which is fine as well. Think in terms of exposure, promotion, selling, and building your email list. These are all things that your timeline cover photo can help you do. Now, speaking of building your email list, I love this example here. I do this all the time when I'm running a special promotion, and a lot of my clients do it as well. Simple Green Smoothies has done a great job of doing just that. What they've done is they've told people about a 30-day green smoothie challenge that they have coming up. As you can see, it says click here, kind of like up here where it says buy now. So what happens when you click on a timeline cover photo, a pop-up box or a light box appears. It looks just like this. So you don't go outside of Facebook if you click on a timeline cover photo, a light box with the image appears. But notice what they've done to the side of that image. They've put in a little description. Join our free 30-day green smoothie challenge, and then they have a link directly to it. And then underneath it, it gives you some information about the 30-day green smoothie challenge. Now, when you go to that link, you give your name and email in exchange for all the information to do the challenge. They are using their timeline cover photo to build up their email list. This is my favorite way to use a timeline cover photo. And however, if you did want to sell, when people click buy now on Danielle Laporte's timeline cover photo, they also will get the light box like this, and then she can tell them where to go to actually buy the product. So it works in both ways. But to me, I think the best way to use Facebook is to start thinking about ways that you can drive traffic to an opt-in page to build up your email list. So just keep that in mind, because I'm going to revisit that whole concept a little later in the training as well. Now, let me give you a free tool that you can create your own timeline cover photo instantly, and it's going to look amazing. Now, here's something about me that you might not know. I am not good at coding, programming, and quite honestly, I'm not good at design either. I'm just not really a techie kind of girl. So because of that, I am always looking for tools that will help me make this so much easier. Canva is one of my favorite design tools of choice. It's a do-it-for-you free tool. Once you create an account, you'll see that there's a lot of different design templates. And check this out. There's a Facebook cover photo design template. So remember I told you that the design specs are 851 by 315 pixels? Well, that doesn't really even matter because when you use the Facebook cover template, the design specs are already figured out for you. So all you need to do is drag and drop images in different fonts and put your text in there and make it look exactly how you want it to look. So this is something you can do on your own within, let's say, an hour. If you're brand new to it and it might take you a little time to get the ideas going, 2 hours max. But you can have this up and running for free. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so we've gone over why we want to actually build a fan base and now why you should create a timeline cover photo in order to tell people who you are and what you're about instantly. So the next strategy is how to move your Facebook friends to your fan page. Have you ever thought this? Stay with me here. You have a Facebook profile. That's where your friends connect with you. People ask to be your friend. You probably have more engagement and more people connected to your profile than you do a Facebook page. And a Facebook page is where people click like. It's where you talk about your business. So some of you listening right now might not even have a Facebook page yet, and that's okay because after this training, you're going to want to create one. But many of you listening have a Facebook page, but you're just not seeing much traction from it. So one of the things you might want to do is actually get your Facebook friends to come over to your new Facebook page. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. This is going to be frustrating, but I'm going to have a solution for you. Most of the people on your profile right now are not necessarily a perfect fit for your Facebook page. Some of them are, but not the majority. Most of them are family and friends and people from high school and college, and they're not necessarily interested in your business. So there's other ways to grow your fan base with quality fans. However, there are going to be some people that visit your profile that are more interested in your business than connecting with you at a social level. Those are the people that we want to make sure they know how to find your Facebook page. Because usually, if you have your own personal brand, people will find your profile before they'll find your business page. So we want to make sure we can move people from your profile over to your page. Here's how to do it. If you go to a profile, remember that's where you actually connect with people as a friend, you'll see that there's an about section. And it will say either where you've worked, if you've put that information in, or where you currently work. This is my good friend Scotty Lee that I'm going to use as an example, and that's her little boy. But as you can see, this is a profile, and if I click on worked at Cutie Healthcare Group, it takes me to what I call a dead page. This is not a Facebook page. It's just this community page that Facebook automatically generates from businesses that have been entered into Facebook at one time or another. This is not what you want to happen. You want to send people to your Facebook page. So let me show you how I do it on my profile. So this is my profile. This is where I connect with my family and friends. And as you can see, it says taking care of business at Amy Porterfield. If you hover over Amy Porterfield, a pop-up box appears. So this pop-up box actually will click directly to my Facebook page if people want to go there, or they can just check it out through the pop-up that appears on the profile. See how that works? You just hover over the name of my page. So here's the deal. What you want to do is go to that About section and then hover in the right corner of that box. And when you do, you're going to see a little pencil icon. I want you to click on the pencil and then click on Update Info. When you click on Update Info, you'll actually be able to go to the page where you enter all of the places that you've worked, places that you've studied, places that you've lived. Now, if you find the one about work and you click at Edit Your Work, you'll see these options here. So for my situation, I've already added Amy Porterfield, which is the name of my business, and I already added that I used to work at Anthony Robbins. So you should see an Add a Workplace. Now, if you actually have done this already, but it's not going to your Facebook page, you can go in and edit any of the ones you've already done. But let's say we're going to add something new. So click on Add a Workplace. And when you do that, when it says company, you're going to type the name of your Facebook page right there at the top. So I would type in Amy space Porterfield because that's the name of my Facebook page. So make sure you type in the exact name of your page. It should appear instantly in a drop-down menu. Sometimes it doesn't. There's a glitch with Facebook, but the majority of people who try this, you should be able to type in the name of your Facebook page. It pops up in a drop-down and you choose it. And then see where it says position? That's where I had a little fun and I said taking care of business at. You could say the big boss, CEO, founder of, whatever you want to put in there, that will actually show up as well. I tend not to put the city, town because I'm a more global business, and I don't even put description. I just keep it really simple. You can do what you want, but here's the most important thing. You want to make sure that where it says time period, that you click on I currently work here. So for Scotty's example, she didn't click that, so it says she worked there. But I want to make sure this is in the present tense for you. So click that box and also make sure it says public right there in that drop down so everyone can see it. Once you do that, click on Save Changes, go back to your profile, and it should be right there. Make sure you test it so it goes to your Facebook page, but it's that easy. It shouldn't take very long to make sure that your profile tells people where they can find your business page. Good stuff, right? This will make sure that you start bringing people over to your Facebook page or your business page, same thing, that genuinely care about your message, your brand, what you're doing in terms of business. So this will help you start to build up your Facebook fan base. Okay, we're moving along. I know I'm a fast talker, right? If you want to grab some water real quick, do so. We have a lot more to cover that's going to just blow your mind in terms of how easy it is, but also how you can make a really big impact in your business with Facebook. So this next strategy I'm going to teach you is also going to help you build up your fan base. And it's the power of the Facebook like box. And again, it takes just minutes. This is something that I've been doing for years now. So a like box looks just like this. It says join me on Facebook. And if I haven't yet liked it, it will say like where you can click and then obviously it has a check mark once I've liked it. It shows how many fans I have. And then likely, if you come to my website, that's where you're going to see the like box. If you come to my website and you're logged into Facebook, you'll likely see pictures of people that you actually know that have also connected with my Facebook page. Pretty cool, right? So these are people that I'm actually friends with on Facebook. So Facebook knows your activity even when you're outside of Facebook, but you're still logged in. So it's pretty powerful. So here's how it works. This like box actually goes on my website. So if you go to amyporterfield.com, you'll see the like box in the upper right column. And here's why it's so powerful. When people come to your website, you want to attract that person to your Facebook page as well, because you want to stay in touch with them everywhere where they're spending time. But if they're on your website, you don't want to drive them away and send them over to Facebook because believe me, Facebook doesn't need any more help getting traffic. If they're on your website, you want to keep them there, but you also want them to become a Facebook fan. How do you do that? Well, here's the cool thing about a like box. When someone comes to your website, they see the like box, they can click like. They still stay on your website, but the next time they jump on Facebook, they'll likely see one of your posts in their newsfeed. So they're becoming a fan, but you're keeping them on your website. The reason why the like box is so powerful is because if someone's on your website, they're reading your blog posts, they're checking out your podcast, they're doing different things to learn more about you on your website, well, then this is a quality prospect. This is someone that you want to stay in touch with. So why not get in front of them on Facebook as well, where they're likely to log in multiple times a day? So that's why a like box is so important. It attracts quality fans that will likely turn into leads, who will then turn into customers. So here's one of the easiest ways to add a like box. If you go to amyporterfield.com/like box, when you're logged into Facebook, you'll actually see where you can put some information in and get some code and add that code to your website. Now, there's an even easier way. If you have a WordPress site There are a lot of Facebook Likebox plugins that you can add to your WordPress site. So I actually use a plugin, but if you don't have a WordPress site, you can get code and then add it to the back end of your website. You might want to ask a programmer to do it. It will likely take them 10 minutes. I don't really know how code works on my website. Like I said, I'm not a techie girl, so I just ask a programmer to do it, and they got it up and running in 10 minutes. So it's really quick, but it's very, very powerful. Remember, it's not about getting more fans, it's about getting more quality fans so that you can get more website traffic from Facebook, so that you can actually turn your fans into quality leads on your email list. And when you do decide to experiment with Facebook ads, you'll pay a lot less for your ad targeting. Good stuff, right? So again, this is what it looks like on your website. I tend to put it in the right column at the very top to grab people's attention right away. Okay, we're moving on to strategy number 5, and this is a good one. This is one of my favorite ways to really make an impact with Facebook. When you join Facebook for your business, meaning when you start to focus on Facebook marketing, you really need to understand what content is going to get your audience to pay attention and engage with you, and where they're spending time. What are their interests? What are they talking about? What are their likes and dislikes and all that good stuff? Well, one of the best ways to find out about your potential audience on Facebook is to use something called graph search. Now, graph search is something you already have inside of Facebook. It's that big search box across the top. Whether you're on your Facebook page or your profile or in the news feed, you'll always see that big search box across the top. What you want to do is you want to enter some information in here to find out more about your ideal audience. One of the easiest and most effective ways to do this is to put in this exact search. Well, not exact. The Deepak Chopra thing, that's just an example. But you're going to type in pages liked by fans of, and then any page you want. And your goal here is to find out where your ideal audience is spending time. So if you already have, let's say, 1,000 fans or more, try this with your own fan page. So type in pages liked by fans of, and then the name of your Facebook page. So I would type in pages liked by fans of Amy Porterfield. And then you have a few options across there. Click on pages, and you'll see all the pages that your fans have also liked. This is interesting information because it allows you to see the different interest of your current fan base. But let's say you don't have a lot of fans yet. You can do this with other Facebook pages where you know you're aligned with their audience, or maybe they're even a competitor. So I'm not a competitor of Deepak Chopra, of course, but let's pretend that I was. Let's say I was in that niche. I could say pages liked by fans of Deepak Chopra and see other Facebook pages that are of interest to my ideal audience. What I would do is I'd go to some of these Facebook pages and I'd see what people are talking about. I'd find the posts that are getting the most engagement, and I'd really start to pay attention to what people are responding to most. Now, the cool thing is there's a lot of different formulas you can put in here. You could say pages liked by male fans of Deepak Chopra or female fans, so you can get really specific. Or you can even type in pages liked by runners who also like Vitamix. Vitamix is that really powerful blender that you use for smoothies and all that good stuff. So you could actually get so very specific. But the goal here is to really understand where your audience is spending time, what other Facebook pages they find valuable, and what they're talking about in order to actually understand what will boost your engagement as well. Experiment with graph search and you'll be amazed by what you find. Okay, so we're moving on to strategy number 6, and this is the number one mistake to avoid when growing your fan base. Now, it might be weird to put this as a strategy, but I'm going to actually give you some tips to turn this into a strategy. So first, we need to avoid something, and this is fairly new on Facebook. You want to be mindful of overly promotional Facebook post. So when you're posting on your Facebook page, if you're too salesy or promotional, you're going to have a hard time getting out into the news feed of all your fans. So here's something that is happening right now on Facebook that you want to be aware of. According to Facebook's recent algorithm, page posts that are overly promotional will get less priority in the newsfeed. So feedback in Facebook surveys showed that users prefer promotional posts and ads versus regular posts. With ads, you expect people to promote, so there's no hidden agenda. But when people are promoting all the time on their Facebook page, Facebook users just do not like that. So Facebook says, okay, well, if our users don't like that, we're not going to push those posts out into the newsfeed. So just in case you're a Facebook newbie in terms of all these terms, the news feed is where you actually see most of the posts from your friends, your family, and pages you've liked. So at the top of your Facebook account, if you click home, that will take you directly into the news feed. And that is where you want your posts to go every single day. The challenge is Facebook gets to decide which posts from your Facebook page actually get put out into the news feed on a regular basis. So if you're too promotional in your post, Facebook will not put you out into that sacred place, that news feed where you're going to get massive exposure. So you need to be mindful of this. So let me give you an example. This is Blueprint Cleanse. And Blueprint Cleanse recently posted this on their Facebook page. It's all about the new year, be resolution ready. Here's a code you can use to get $40 off and go to our website. This is going to go on till the 14th of January. So they are promoting 100%. There's no real value here except here, use this coupon code. Now, you might look at this and think, yeah, this is great. We should be able to promote on Facebook and get people to want to buy. I agree, but we've got to actually really understand the way Facebook works. And Facebook doesn't want people just to sell all day or they wouldn't be able to attract new users. We need to offer value. So I'm going to show you how to offer value when you promote. But before I do that, I just want you to pay attention. This is the problem here. The text is too overly promotional. Now check this out. They only have 31 likes, and this was posted yesterday, and they only have one comment and one share. That is pitiful considering they have almost 60,000 Facebook fans. So with 60,000 Facebook fans in 24 hours, you should have more than 31 likes, one share, and one comment. The reason why they have such low engagement is Facebook did not push this out into the news feed so their fans can see it. Because the thing is, when someone becomes a fan of your Facebook page, they're likely not going to keep coming back to your Facebook page to read all your posts. They're going to see your post in the news feed, which is where the majority of Facebook users spend time, in the news feed. So because of that, you need to get out there into the news feed. You can't do that if your posts are too promotional. So I've got a solution for you. I'm going to give you 3 different ways to be promotional yet still add value. One of the best ways to do that is to send people to your website to get value from you, but also for you to promote. So this example from Square is great. It says invoicing is the worst, which is what Square is all about. Here are 3 ways to speed it up with mobile invoices. And then they have a blog post about it. The image is great. It shows their product, so they are promoting. However, they're offering value as well. And that's why people share when you offer value. They'll click like, they'll comment, and they'll share when there's something more than just a promotion tied to that post. So when you promote, add value in your post as well. Combining the two will increase your newsfeed exposure. Now, when people go to this actual article here, they can read about the 3 ways to speed up the mobile invoices, and then they will definitely see a link where they can actually learn more and buy the service as well. So they're promoting on their website, which is how Facebook wants you to do it. And if you follow these Facebook guidelines, you will see a boost in your engagement, in your leads, in your sales. That's why it's important to understand how this all works. Here's another great example from Against All Grain. If you're going to promote, use a video as well. So actually in this post, Danielle is her name, she is using a promotional code. So she's talking about a discount code, but notice how many likes, comments, and shares. The reason she has so many is she made this great personal video. She connects with her audience. She talks about her taste-made classes that she's selling here, but then she also talks about, connecting with their audience and how excited she is that they've been a part of her community. And she gives a little piece of value in terms of recipes and cooking. So it's a value as well as promotion in the form of a video, which is really, really popular on Facebook. Images and videos will get you more likes, comments, and shares. So think of that next time you want to promote. Maybe make a 1-minute video as well. You will get so much more traction in the newsfeed. And the last way for you to promote on Facebook without being too salesy or promotional is to use a post that actually first builds your email list. Now, I am a huge advocate of using Facebook to grow your email list. You'll hear me talk about this on my blog and in my podcast and everywhere I can when people are listening because it's so valuable. But here's an example, again, Simple Green Smoothies, where they're actually sending people to an opt-in page from Facebook to sign up for their free giveaway. Once people are on their email list, then they can start to promote and sell to them, which is a fantastic way to use Facebook to build your email list and then use your email list to sell your program's products or services. You'll be amazed how powerful this is. So my suggestion to you is, instead of always promoting and selling and sometimes being maybe even a little too promotional on your Facebook page, turn it into a free giveaway. You're still promoting, but in a way that people are going to be so delighted to get a free giveaway in exchange for the name and email. When you have a name and email, you have the potential for consistent revenue. That's how I want you to start looking at Facebook. All right, we're in the home stretch. In strategy number 7, we're going to talk about 3 ways to create irresistible shareable content. Because now that I've warned you about being too overly promotional, now it's time to talk about what should you post on your Facebook page to get more engagement. Now, something is very true that we've got to address here. It's that big elephant in the room. It is very true that organic reach, meaning you post on your Facebook page and all your fans see it, has declined. So when you post on your Facebook page, it's not guaranteed that it's going to get out into the news feed. And so sometimes when you post, you might hear crickets, meaning little chirps, but nothing really significant. You might get a 1 comment, a share, and a like, but that's all. And that is really frustrating when you work so hard to think about content that you know will resonate with your audience, but they're just not seeing it. So I have some ways to help you get around that. Before I get into this example here, I want you to be really aware of what engagement means on Facebook. If you want to boost your engagement, you need to do one of 4 things. When you post, you need to get more likes on that post, more shares, more comments, or clicks. Your audience needs to actually take action and do one of those 4 things, likes, comments, shares, and clicks, in order for you to actually get the engagement you're looking for. And when you get engagement, Facebook will push you out into the newsfeed more often. So the more times people engage with your post, the more often Facebook will put you out into the newsfeed, so more of your fans will see your post. So we need to get more shares, comments, likes, and clicks. And so let me give you some examples of how to do just that. So here's a few quick tips when you want to create a post that you want people to share. So this example is from Hungry Girl, and this example is fantastic because the image is great. And she starts out with alert, like something important, grabs their attention. And then she says, remember to click and share. So she tells them to do it. So a few more things. Make sure your post joins in versus interrupts. Really understand your audience. That's why I gave you that tip to use graph search to start to learn about your audience likes, interests, and the conversations they're getting involved in. When you understand your audience, you seamlessly fit into the conversations with your posts versus interrupt with, let's say, too salesy or promotional posts or posts that your audience doesn't even care about. Know your audience. Also, think in terms of real, personal, value, simple, gentle, raw. Now, those last 2 words might seem a little bit weird. Gentle meaning you don't want to push yourself to your Facebook fans. You want to seamlessly blend in with their conversations. And raw means that you want to really show your personality, meaning don't try to hide behind your brand or your logo. Let people in. be a little bit more personal. I'll show you an example of that so that people really feel they know you and not just your business. Also, post with images get shares the most. Take advantage of this. Remember how I showed you Canva earlier, canva.com? Well, Canva is a great tool to create images for your Facebook post as well, and they have a template for Facebook post. So it's the perfect size that will look great on your Facebook page. So it's not only great for your cover photos, but it's great for your Facebook post images as well. Also, when you're posting, think about keeping it short, colorful, and helpful. Short meaning you don't have to put a novel up above the actual image for people to pay attention to. Asking a question or making a quick statement that's going to be relevant or interesting to your audience is really, really powerful. In addition to that, a colorful image will grab the attention in your audience's news feed. And then, of course, when you make it helpful, people want to share. I love this example. This is from Horse Feather Gifts. And with this example, they keep it real, it's candid, it's gentle. So this is a fully promotional post. The reason why is because, as you can see, it says, I always say it'll slow down in January. It never does. Lots of orders from our flash sale heading out already. So right away, you know that they're having a flash sale. And I'm sure they've talked about this in other places on their website and on their Facebook page. In addition to that, this picture was taken with just an iPhone, or I'm guessing she has an iPhone because the whole world seems to have one, but you know what I mean. It's taken with a smartphone. So basically, they took an image, a real raw image that's not professional, and they used that. In addition to that, it's candid. What's going on right now behind the scenes? This is a fantastic approach to keep it personal, to blend in, to streamline your communication with your ideal audience, but also promote. Now, what I love to do is the behind the scenes personal snapshots of my life on my Facebook business page. This is my dog, Gus. He's a Cocker Spaniel, and he is a handful to say the least. But what I love about this image is that it lets people know that I'm not just all about Facebook marketing. I actually do have a life. And again, people want to do business with people, not businesses, brands, and logos. So if you invite people in on a personal level to your Facebook page, once in a while, you don't have to do this all the time, you will start to see that your audience will respond to your other posts that are more informational or valuable or promotional when you actually invite them in on a personal level as well. So remember that. You'll be amazed how well this works. Here's another great one. Keeping it interesting, familiar, smart, witty. That also works. So as you can see, it says, embrace the twists and turns. Intel is using their product in the image, but they're not directly selling. They're using an iconic location in San Francisco, and they're also using a guy with tattoos. Now, I know that might seem silly that I'm bringing that up, but when you want to attract a certain demographic or psychographic, everything in that image counts. It doesn't have to be professional or slick or anything like that, but pay attention to what you're taking pictures of and what you're using in order to make sure you're resonating with your ideal audience. Now, quotes are going to blow you away in terms of how well they work. So if you've used them already, you already know. You're going to get a lot of shares, a lot of clicks, a lot of comments, a lot of likes when you actually use quotes that your audience will resonate with. OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, does this often, and they do a great job. And notice that they have just a simple quote. It's colorful, so it will grab the attention of their ideal audience. And notice it has their logo on it as well, which I think is really nice. It's subtle, but it tells people where that image is coming from, especially because these are going to get shared. So now your logo will be shared with hundreds of thousands of people once it goes viral. Now, you might be thinking right now, Amy, why would I focus on sharing quote images? How is that going to make me make more money and build up my email list? Well, here's something about Facebook that most people do not pay attention to. Your mindset, the way you look at Facebook, has to change in order for you to get real results from it. So here's what I mean. When you take the time to post really valuable, relevant interesting, entertaining, inspirational content on a regular basis, your audience will start to engage with you more. They'll leave comments so you can learn more about them. They'll like it, they'll share it, they'll click on your links and go to your website. The more that happens, Facebook will push you out into the news feed so your fans can see your posts more often. That means that when you're ready to promote, maybe you've got a week of promotion planned, every time you post during that week of promotion, because you've done the work up front and built those relationships and got your audience in the right mindset to engage with your post on a regular basis, now when you promote, they're more likely to pay attention, to actually take the action you want them to take, to go check out your sales page or listen to a webinar, or click on a link and opt in to a free giveaway where you are eventually going to sell them your new program, product, or service. If you do the work with all the other things I taught you here, you're going to see a boost in the engagement and interest and activity when you do promote on Facebook. That's how it all comes together. That's how I want you to start looking at how to use Facebook to build your email list and actually make more money. So let me give you the ultimate checklist. Here's what you learned today. Get clear on why quality fans matter to your business. Link your page to your profile to move friends to fans. Add that Facebook like box. It will take just minutes, but it's very powerful. Use Graph Search to learn more about your ideal audience on Facebook. Do a search for Graph Search formulas, and you'll find even more ways to use Graph Search. Brand your timeline cover photo to wow your potential fans. Be mindful of overly promotional posts and instead use video and add value while you're promoting, and think about using your post to build your email list and not just always sale. Create irresistible content your fans will love to share, and always work toward your first 1,000 fans using all the strategies I've taught you here. And then once you're at that first 1,000 fans, that's when you take things to the next level. That's when you're going to start to see more website traffic, more engagement, and ultimately more revenue from your efforts. So here's the deal. I'm not exactly sure why you showed up here today, but I'm going to take some educated guesses. You know that Facebook can help you increase sales online, but you're not sure how to make it work for you. Or maybe you want more people to respond to and share your post. I mean, after all, you work hard on those posts, right? Or maybe you're looking to find more ways to create exposure for your business, and you know Facebook can be a viable solution if you just figure it out right. So you're probably here because you're looking to grow your email list, make more sales, finally figure out Facebook so you can start to put some of it on autopilot so you're not spending hours trying to figure it out on your own. Facebook can be confusing. I get it. I know that personally, but it can be easier. I can promise you that. So first of all, tell me this. Do you see how powerful Facebook is for your business when done right? Just type in there yes or no. Can you actually see some strategies that you can try right away to start seeing a little momentum on Facebook? Oh, wow, I love this. There's a flood of yeses coming in. Yes, for sure. Right on. Keep it going, Amy. I love that. I love when you guys are quick to actually type in your responses. That's awesome. So many of you, the majority, I don't even see one no. So many of you are saying yes, 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 yes. You can see how powerful Facebook is for your business when done right. But the thing is, at this point, now that you've learned these 7 strategies, hopefully you're excited about the potential of Facebook. But it's actually time to make a choice because you've spent this time with me. You now know that Facebook could change your business. But you have 2 choices. You could keep doing what you're already doing and continue to see the same results. How's that working for you? Probably not as good as you want. Or you can learn what's working right now and model these proven strategies and so many more with me, working side by side with you to make sure that you know step by step what to do to get results on Facebook. So do you really have the time to figure it all out on your own? I'm going to guess no. And it's not really something you should be spending hours and hours on each week trying to figure it out. You should be putting your efforts and your creativity and your skill and your business in the areas that you do best. When I learned that as an entrepreneur, my revenue skyrocketed. When I started to spend time on the things that I do best and then started to learn from others about what I needed to know about topics that would take me way too long to figure out on my own, that's when I started to see massive results in my business. And that's what I want for you as well. So I want to invite you to join me and Jumpstart Your Facebook Marketing. Jumpstart Your Facebook Marketing is my brand new program all about getting started on Facebook for your business. I want you to get your business up and running on Facebook instantly so you can start to see results. So whether you're brand new to Facebook marketing, meaning you haven't done much to market your business at all, or you have a new business and you're looking for ways to get exposure and grow your email list, or maybe you've been at it for a while, but you're totally clueless as to what's going to really work right now on Facebook and you're too frustrated with all the changes, you are a perfect fit for this program. So I want to invite you to really understand what's involved in Jumpstart Your Facebook Marketing. I think it might pleasantly surprise you about how much I'm going to cover to make sure your foundation on Facebook is solid. Now in Module 1, and there's 4 modules, in Module 1, I'm going to show you how to set up your business to instantly boost your brand. So we're going to go over the Facebook rules so you can start to see big results. We're going to start to set up your Facebook page and optimize it the right way. And you're going to learn new formulas way beyond what I taught you here to find your perfect customer on Facebook and attract a flood of leads. I only scratched the surface with ways to increase your fan base for free. I'm going to show you how to do that in Module 1. Module 2 is all about getting more likes, comments, shares, and clicks, boosting the engagement, knowing what to post and when to post it in order to get out in front of all your fans in the newsfeed. So I'm going to show you how Facebook really determines engagement and how to boost your engagement on your page. I'm going to show you the connection between storytelling and massive engagement and how to tell stories with your Facebook post. I'm also going to give you the success formula, the ultimate checklist for the perfect post. Never again will you say, what should I post? I don't know what's going to get engagement. I don't know what my fans want. We're going to figure all that out. And then I'm going to talk to you about the text in your Facebook post, the image in your Facebook post, what you're linking to in your Facebook post. I'm going to break it all down for you. My specialty is step by step, and that's what this program's all about. Module 3, easy to implement strategies to turn your Facebook fans into email subscribers. We're going to start to boost your email list with simple strategies on Facebook. I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook like ad. If you've never used ads before, this is the perfect place to start. Also, I'm going to give you the easy blueprint to turn Facebook fans into email subscribers. Remember that example I showed you from Simple Green Smoothies, all about how to grow your email list with a post? We're going to get into that. And I'm also going to show you how to boost your most important post without breaking the bank. So there are ways to get even more traction with your post, but you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on Facebook ads to make it work. I'm going to show you how. Most of the people that I work with have small budgets and small teams. And so I make sure that I teach you in a way that you can get it right away and you don't have to spend massive dollars to make it work. And in Module 4, it's all about how to craft promotions on Facebook to increase sales. So how to sell on Facebook without spamming your fans, how to build a Facebook promotional calendar to increase your sales, and 4 ways Facebook groups can increase your sales as well. So I'm going to teach you about Facebook groups, Facebook events, how to post in a promotional way. I showed you some examples here. We're going to get into much more detail to make sure that you know how to post on Facebook and when to be promotional and when to hold back and how to create a calendar. What's great about my trainings is they go far beyond Facebook. These are solid, timeless online marketing strategies that you can use on all social media platforms. But we're going to start with the powerhouse of social media platforms, which is Facebook. And then once you learn that, you can start applying these strategies to other social media networks as well. So it wouldn't be an amazing course without bonuses, right? So I've got 4 really cool bonuses and then 1 extra bonus that I call the fast action bonus. So let me tell you about that. So bonus number 1 is the 7 steps to take right now to build instant momentum on Facebook. I don't know about you, but when I invest in a new training program, I want to see results within that first week. So in order for me to make that happen for you, I created the Facebook Fire Starter so that you truly can get results right away. If you're not sure where to start when it comes to Facebook marketing for your business, this is the resource you want to use. Bonus number 2 is so very cool. I've created 50 custom-made inspirational image quotes. Here are just 3 of them, but they're so cool. Each of them are sized perfectly for your Facebook post, and they're going to show up on your Facebook page, in the newsfeed, and on mobile devices perfectly. Nothing gets cut off. It doesn't look janky on one platform versus the other. Janky, do you use that word? It's kind of a weird word, huh? Just came out. But you get the point. So these are 50 different Facebook posts that you can create where I've designed them all for you with really great quotes that people will want to share and like and comment. This is how you boost that engagement in the beginning, so then when you're ready to promote and sell, you're going to already have the audience paying attention. Bonus number 3 is the Facebook Marketing Resource Guide. So this guide is actually 4 pages, and it will help you with do-it-yourself and do-it-for-you options that are free or really inexpensive. So if you want someone to create your timeline cover photo for you, you don't want to use Canva, I've included my 2 favorite resources in there. If you want more information about finding your ideal audience on Facebook, building your email list, or selling, I've got really great articles in there that you can link to dive in deeper. So this is if you want to go even deeper with any of the topics I teach, it's in the resource guide. And bonus number 4, and this one is really cool. I have a private members only Facebook group that you can join right away. So you can actually engage with other people going through the program, ask questions, give your own insight as you learn new things with your own Facebook marketing, exchange ideas, and network and connect with others in the course. You want to use this for accountability and support. So it's a members ran group with a moderator so that you will always have the support you need as you go through the program. Pretty cool, right? Now, here's the deal. If you join Jumpstart Your Facebook Marketing today while we're on this webinar, you get one more really cool bonus. I have searched and searched for the best of the best Facebook posts, and I've collected 100 Facebook posts that I call Facebook Marketing Power Plays that you can review in order to see what's working right now on Facebook. So there's 100 different Facebook posts that you can actually review to see how people crafted their post, what images they used, what call to action, how they're getting people to click and go to their website. You will never, ever, ever again say, I don't know what to post. All you got to do is pull out the Facebook Marketing Power Plays. You will get so many creative ideas. I don't know about you, but I hate to reinvent the wheel every time I want to do something. So I always am modeling what other people are doing to get big results. I make it my own. Of course, we're not copying. We're getting ideas and inspiration. This fast action bonus is only available to you if you sign up for the Jumpstart program right now on this webinar. So here's the deal. I've got some extras. You get a full year access into the Jumpstart program. So throughout the next 365 days, you can go into the members area 24/7, watch the videos, download the videos, get my slide decks, audio, transcripts. It's all there waiting for you now. And there are free updates. So every time Facebook makes a big change, I will update my training videos and I'll send you an email and say, I just updated video 3 and module 2. Click here to go check it out. So you have somebody keeping you in the know for the next 365 days, all about Facebook marketing. Pretty cool, right? And quality support. You've got the private Facebook group, and we're going to give you an email that you can email my team for support as well when you get stuck along the way. So we have got you covered. So you're probably thinking, all right, Amy, go ahead, tell us how much it's going to cost. Here's the deal. What I did is I created this program, and then I went to my peers. I have a mastermind group that I'm involved in. And I said, how much should I charge for this program? And I told them everything that's involved. 4 modules, 5 videos for each module. So there's 20 videos plus these 4 bonuses, plus a bunch of checklists and cheat sheets and all that good stuff. I said, what should I charge for something like this? And they said $350. Charge $350. That way people will know it's a premium product. But the thing is, I know that you probably have a small team and a tight budget, and that's just not going to work. So I'm not going to charge $350, but I am going to charge $197. So I took it down from the $350 suggestion I got from my peer group, and I'm going to charge $197, except not today. So the program cost $197. If you went to the website with the sales page, it's $197. But on this webinar, you can get it for $97. $97, that's the no-brainer price to get going on Facebook marketing right away. This is good stuff, right? So if you purchase Jumpstart Your Facebook Marketing while you are on the webinar, you will get it for $97. I want you to take advantage of this. This is your opportunity to start seeing Facebook work for you. So all you need to do is go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart, and it will take you to the order form with the special $97 discount so that you can get started right away. Now, here's something I need you to know. There is a 30-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. If you do not love this program, if you don't feel like I put my heart and soul into it to make sure that you started to see big results on Facebook, you can request a refund. Like I said, no questions asked. You have 30 days to decide, so there's no risk involved whatsoever. Okay, so you might be excited about this Jumpstart program and you're thinking, this is something that I want to do, but I'm not sure if I'm the perfect fit for it. So let me tell you who I designed the Jumpstart program for. If you're an entrepreneur, a marketer, you own a business or you work for a business in the marketing arena, or maybe you're just starting out. You have a business idea in mind and you're just starting out and you want to build up that exposure in your email list for it before you actually start to sell, then you're likely a really good fit for the program. Now, if you don't have time to spend on Facebook to figure out all these changes that they're constantly rolling out, and you want someone just to tell you what to do and how to do it, well, you're a good fit for the program for sure. So the program was created for those that have limited time, they have a small team, a tight budget, and they're looking to start making something happen with Facebook because you know Facebook is where it's at. You just haven't cracked the code. Then this program is for you. Now, if you're really advanced with Facebook marketing, you've been on it for years and you're looking to dive deep into Facebook ad analytics and you want to spend thousands of dollars on Facebook ads and you're looking to take things to an entirely new level in terms of advanced marketing for Facebook, this is not the program for you. I've got other programs that would be a good fit for you, but this is for those that are either just starting out with marketing on Facebook. You've likely been on Facebook personally for a while, but you just haven't seen results on your Facebook page. You post and nothing happens. You promote and you get a couple people to sign up, and you're just not sure how it all fits together. And you want a refresher. Like, what do all those different options mean on your Facebook page? Where should you be spending time and what can you ignore? How can you use Facebook Insights, the analytics on Facebook, to learn about what's working? How do you even know what's working on Facebook? These are the questions I'm going to answer. And again, my specialty is step-by-step, patience. I'm going to walk you through it to make sure you really understand how this all works. You also get transcripts of each of my trainings, PDFs of my slide deck. How valuable would it be for you right now if I took this presentation, made it into a PDF, and emailed it to you right away? Pretty powerful, right? So you're going to get every slide deck I created inside the program as a PDF. We also have audio files for all my trainings and cheat sheets and checklists and guides. I've got you covered. You can start right away. The program is completed and updated right now. So if you go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart, you can actually dive into the program and get going now, or you can purchase it now and then mark it in your calendar when you want to start. Again, you have a full year to go through the program as many times as you'd like. Everything is downloadable, so you can save it on your desktop. And anytime that you don't have Wi-Fi, but you want to jump into the program, you can have it there at your fingertips. So what you'll do now is you'll go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart, and you're going to look for the order form. Once you find the order form, you're going to fill out the information, and I'm then going to send you an email with your login information so you can start right away. This is happening when you are ready, so I cannot wait for you to take advantage of the $97 before that discount price goes away. Now, when you join the program and you get your login details via email, you can go to the site, log in, and this is what you'll see. Each training video has the resources right next to it. So you'll see the video, I've got my slide deck, but then you can download the video, the transcript, the slide deck, and the audio file. Pretty good, right? Good stuff. I really enjoyed creating this program for you because I knew it would build your foundation with Facebook marketing. And that's exactly what I want for you. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to do some live Q&A. So I want to take some questions. I can't get to every question because there are a lot of people on this webinar, but I'm going to definitely answer some questions. You can type them into the chat area. And I also want to say one more thing. For the next 15 minutes, as I answer live questions, I want you to really think about if this program is a good fit for you. It's at a no-brainer price right now, $97, over 20 videos, plus of course all the bonuses, the cheat sheets, the checklist, the transcripts, the slide decks, the private Facebook group. It's all for you, ready for you right now. I want you to really take advantage of this because when you purchase in the next 15 minutes, you also get the fast action bonus. That really cool bonus that I spent a lot of hours on sourcing for you. It's 100 Facebook marketing posts. I call them power plays. Facebook posts that are done really well. The images are excellent, the copy is excellent. You can figure out, what type of post you want to create, get some really good creative ideas. You will never ever again be at a loss for what to post on your Facebook page. That's what this fast action bonus is. So it's really valuable, and that's why I wanted to use it in a special way. I love to reward people that take action quickly. One of my success secrets that I often tell people is that when I know something's right for me, I just do it. I don't think on it for too long. I make it happen, and I actually dive in quickly to see results. That's exactly what you can do today. I would love to welcome you to the Jumpstart program. So right now, if you have a question, type it into the comment area. I can't get to everyone again, but I'm going to get to as many questions as I can. And then in addition to that, if you're ready, I want you to go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart, and you can use that order form to get the special $97 price, and you can get started right away. Give us about 15 minutes to send you out the email with your login details. So just give us a little time, but you will definitely be on your way. Everything is available for you right now. Okay, so let me answer some questions that have come in. Some of the questions I like to answer in the beginning are about the program, and then I'm going to actually take questions just about Facebook in general. So don't worry, I promise to mix them up. But real fast, since we're talking about the program now, this is a good one. Let's see here. Sally says, can my VA, my virtual assistant, go through the program too if I buy just one membership? I'm so glad you asked this because I meant to mention it earlier. So if you have a virtual assistant or a project manager or a sidekick that is going to help you with your Facebook marketing, because the truth is you don't have to do it all yourself. You just need to understand it. Once you do that, you can delegate and leverage. So of course, if you purchase the Jumpstart program today, you can share your membership information, your login information with your virtual assistant or your project manager or whoever it is on your team that's going to help you with this. Go through it together so that you can have extra support. So I just wanted to extend that to you. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. And definitely share this with your VA. Okay, next question. Let's see here. Okay, Jeff says, I've been on Facebook for a while, but I haven't used it for my business, at least not much at all. Is this program for me? So we went over this, but I just wanted to answer this question for Jeff just one more time, that this program is a really good fit for people that are just thinking about, okay, I haven't gotten results for Facebook for my business. I know that my audience is spending time there, but I have no idea how to get in front of them correctly. Or maybe you're just frustrated. You've tried a lot of things, but it's just not working for you. But you're fairly new at your business or you're new at figuring out how to make Facebook work for you. Then this program is a perfect fit. And the great thing about the program is that you can use it either step by step, module by module. So go from module 1, video 1, all the way to module 4, video 5, because there's 5 videos in each module. Or you can use it like a Facebook library. If you're a little bit more advanced, you've been on Facebook for a while, you've been marketing your business, you just want to get more fans and you want to grow your email list, and you just want to see a boost in your activity. Well, use this as a library, meaning you know the areas where you want to spend time, and you'll see I have a checklist of all of the modules and all of the videos. You can go through the checklist, find the videos that you want to really understand at a deeper level, and just go right there. I only suggest that to people that are a little bit more advanced with Facebook marketing. They've been at it for a little while, because if you're fairly new or you just want to start from scratch, I want you to start from video 1, because video 1 will just set the foundation. We'll talk about the 7 rules you want to keep in mind as you market. We'll make sure your page is set up correctly. If you don't have a Facebook page, I'll show you how to do it. But if you already have a Facebook page, which a lot of people already do, let's just make sure that you've set it up properly. You've filled in all the information you need to fill in so it's indexed by Google. I'll talk about that inside the program. But let's just make sure your page is optimized. Then we'll get into how to post content that actually gets people to pay attention, how to boost a post, how to create an event, how to do a Facebook group and why you would do a Facebook group. We get into those more advanced sessions, but first I want to just set your foundation to make sure you're ready to go. Okay, so let's see here. Let me answer a question just about Facebook marketing, not just about the Jumpstart program. How do I make sure that my fans see my post? So this question, again, I alluded to it inside this training, but I get into it in so much detail in the program, but I also want to answer it here. And that is that you need to remember every single time you post on Facebook, you want to think about, how can I get somebody to click like next to the post, or comment or share or click a link? Every time someone sees a post, we need them to do something. And that's the mindset you want to have. Because here's the deal. If I see one of your posts in my news feed and I look at it and think, oh yeah, that's a good post, and do nothing about it, Facebook has no idea that I enjoyed the content you put out there. So I'm going to give you these 50 image quotes that you can use. I've already created them for you. They look spectacular. And in these 50 image quotes, you don't want to just post one on your Facebook page without adding a little text, because people can read the quote and think, oh, that's nice, but we want them to comment or share or like. So when I post an image quote, I might say something like, do you agree? ? And it might be a really cool quote that makes people think. And most people will agree, but I want them to click like or say yes or share it. Or, have you found this to be true? ? And then the quote relates to something about being true or whatever. So you want a little text to get people to do something. So if you start to change your mindset around Facebook, you will start to see bigger results with your activity. You just can't think Facebook changes all the time. It's frustrating. It doesn't work for someone with a small audience or small business. You are incorrect. Facebook could blow your business out of the water. But you've got to understand how to use it correctly, and you shouldn't be spending hours trying to figure it out yourself. Use me as your trusted Facebook advisor. That's my job. That's what I do. That's why I'm in the trenches every day. I want to show you how to do it right. This is the perfect place to start. Okay, so let's see here. Amy, out of all the strategies, this one's by Joan, out of all the strategies you teach, what's the fastest way to attract quality fans? Okay, so inside the program, I teach a lot of free ways to attract more Facebook fans. But I think one of the most quality ways to attract Facebook fans is to put some of your marketing dollars, let's say a few $100s over a few months, in Facebook like ads. Inside the program, I'll walk you step by step how to set up a Facebook like ad. And a like ad allows you to target other Facebook pages that have fans that are aligned with your message. So for an example, if I were to target other Facebook pages for my own fan page, I might target the Social Media Examiner Facebook page. If you don't know Social Media Examiner, they are a fantastic Facebook page and website all about social media. Well, I know that they've attracted my ideal audience already. So I can show a like ad, which basically is an ad to get people to like my Facebook page in the news feed where it's at, right? A like ad in the news feed, and target all of the fans of the Social Media Examiner Facebook page. Pretty cool, right? So I teach you how to do that inside the program, but that to me is the most quality, efficient way to grow a fan base really quickly. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to make it happen, but it definitely, once you start getting to 1,000 fans, organically your Facebook page will grow faster. So because of that, getting to that first 1,000 fans is a really good idea. Using like ads is an efficient way to do it. Okay. Ooh, I love this one. Okay, Kate says, Amy, should I boost my post? So on your Facebook page, you've likely seen it before, the word boost, where if you post, you can click boost and you can pay a little bit of money in order to get that post seen by more of your fans. Now, for my more advanced students that have been at it for a while, they have an email list already and they're just looking to grow it and they've been selling on Facebook for a while, I would say don't boost a post and do more advanced Facebook ad strategies. But if you're just starting out, which is a lot of people that are using the Jumpstart program, they're either just starting their business out or they're new to Facebook, or maybe a combination of both. But if you haven't done Facebook ads yet, boosting a post is a great place to start, just to get your feet wet in terms of spending a little money to get a post out there in front of more of your fans. But there's certain posts that you should boost a post for, and there's a lot of posts that I say don't even waste your time or money. So inside the program, I'll show you how to boost a post step by step, the mistakes most people make with boosting a post where they spend a lot of money and waste it. And I'll show you which posts you should boost and which ones you should not. So this is something you want to use sparingly and really strategically when you actually are posting on your Facebook page. So I'm going to answer a few more questions, but here's the deal. The time's almost up and I want you to take action now. If you're actually filling out the information when the timer is up, you'll still get the fast action bonus. We'll make sure of it. We're able to track that. But I want you to go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart right now. And once you register for the program, I'll send you an email with all your login details and you can get going right away. This program is fully updated, brand new at the time of this recording, and it is exactly what you need to know to get started with your Facebook marketing for your business. Here's the deal, and I want you to think about this. There are a lot of social media sites out there, but I can say with all confidence that Facebook marketing is the only platform I know that you can actually target your audience without paying any money, target your audience with each of your posts. You have the potential to get in front of people that are logging on multiple times a day. And there is no doubt in my mind that 99.9% of the people watching this webinar today, your audience is on Facebook. I couldn't say that with Twitter or Pinterest or even YouTube, but I can say right now that 99.9% of the people watching right now, your audience is on Facebook and they're spending hours there a day. This is your opportunity to get in front of them. So all you need to do is go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart and you can get started right away. Now, I want to remind you that right now we are offering this for $97, but it's normally $197 as I mentioned. So if you go to the sales page for this program, the normal sales page without the special discount, you will see it's $197. So if you went to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart _your_FB_marketing. I know it's a long URL. If you went there, you'll see that we sell this for $197. But because you're here now, because you're on this webinar, I really appreciate you showing up. I wanted to extend this special discount. I know that there is a lot of places where you want to invest your marketing dollars, and I get it. I've been there many times, and so you want to be really particular with how you spend your money. So I wanted to make this so affordable that you didn't even need to think twice about signing up. So I invite you to sign up in the next minute so that you can get the really cool fast action bonus, and you'll be well on your way. So here's the deal. Let me answer just one or two more questions. Let's see here. Oh, if I sign up in a few weeks, will this program still be available? Yes, it will still be available. I always offer the program, at least right now, I keep it open, but not at the $97 price point. So if you want the discount, you want to sign up now. Let's see here. Okay, Amy, what happens if Facebook changes? Does your program become obsolete quickly because Facebook changes all the time? I'm so glad you asked this question. I want to remind everyone that it's my job to keep you updated. So the reason why I give you access into my program for a full year where you can log in at any time is because I update the videos. And so when I update a video, when Facebook makes a change, I'll send you an email. I'll let you know that I updated a specific video and you can go in there and watch it. And then you're fully in the know. It's not your job to stay in the know with Facebook on your own. You don't have to go investigate and search and find, what's new and why it's new. Like Facebook made the recent algorithm change where you don't want to be too promotional on your Facebook page. I read probably 10 different articles about that, researched it myself, did a little experimentation on my Facebook page, found out what worked, and then I delivered the information to you in the way that it can be most effective. I do not expect you to do that. You're running a business. You have a lot to do. That's my job. So I will keep this program updated for you so that you can stay in the know. I've got your back. I've got you covered. Stay with me and we'll make sure that we keep you in the know so that you can continue to get results on Facebook. So I know the timer's run out, but as long as I'm still here on this webinar, you can still order and get your fast action bonus. So if you're ordering right now, don't worry, you're good to go. We track all of that. I want you to go to amyporterfield.com/jumpstart. I would love to see you inside the program. So as a reminder, what happens is that once you go to Jumpstart or amyporterfield.com/jumpstart, you'll see an order form for the $97 special price. Once you sign up, you will then be sent an email with all your login details. But give us about 15 minutes so that we have a little time to generate the information you need, and then you can get going right away. You can join the private Facebook group, say hi to everybody, and as you'll see, a lot of people are standing by just to take care of you. So you'll be in good hands. Okay, so at this point, I know we've been on for a while and I want to wrap it up, but stay with me just for a minute longer because I want to make sure that you really understand the opportunity that I'm putting in front of you here. So imagine how it would feel to finally figure out how to use Facebook to see more exposure for your business, increase your website traffic, attract new leads, and make more money. It's a pretty amazing feeling when your business starts to work for you. I know that because I've built a business from the ground up and I know what it feels like for the business not to be working right. And I know what it feels like when that button gets clicked and everything kind of starts to work. And that's what Facebook can do for you. So gaining access to a highly active platform where your potential customers are openly sharing their likes and their dislikes and their needs and wants, that's pretty powerful stuff. Or being able to craft your core message for your business in a way that appeals directly to your perfect potential audience on Facebook. That's what you can do when you start to understand your audience more and do that research that I just scratched the surface on this free training. Or marketing your product or program and service in a way that's not too spammy for your audience, not too promotional, but still actually generates sales. That's what I'll teach you inside the Jumpstart program. Here's the deal. Facebook is not going away. In fact, it's only getting bigger and more powerful. Now's the time to make it work for you. There's no reason to wait. Now's the perfect time to increase your clients and your revenue. I would love to make that happen for you. So I hope you'll join me so that we can create some big results for your business. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I know your time is valuable and you can't get it back, so hopefully you've enjoyed this time that we've had together. I want you to take action, whether you've joined the Jumpstart program or not. I want you to take action on what you've learned today and keep me updated on your progress. If you have joined the Jumpstart program, welcome. I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled to have you on board. This is a really big step to really big results. So congratulations. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm Amy Porterfield. I cannot wait to see you again online and make it a great day. Take care.